Hi, I'm Deborah Nixon. I'm here to share with you a real story about my life and how life insurance saved my life. I was living an average life just like everybody. I had a child, he was 2.5. I actually thought, you know what? My life's perfect right now. I am at such a great place. My husband had his own business, it was going really well. I was achieving my dream, which was to be a mom. Plus, I was doing my doctorate degree. Like, what could be better, right? And the future was perfect. Well, the way life always goes, or we don't want it to go, is my husband was suddenly diagnosed with cancer at the age of 36. It was probably the most devastating thing anybody could tell me. You know how you can say to somebody, I got that cold feeling that just ran through my body. I remember it like yesterday. That is exactly how I felt. I thought, oh my God, my life is over. The next year was spent with really trying to juggle a million things. His treatment, our house was being renovated, bathroom and kitchen. And here I'm bringing this very sick man home from the hospital and trying to raise a 2.5-year-old on my own without any support, no siblings, no parents. My husband died a year later. And of course, as you can imagine, it was just earth shattering. But I have to tell you something. My life might have really, truly been over, except for one thing. My husband and I had debated over the years, and like everybody else, said, "Oh, he should get some life insurance." And he says, "Yeah, I'll do it. But I'm young, I'm healthy. Yeah, I'll get around to it." He even had the forms. They even sat at the desk, and he wouldn't get around to filling them. But you know what? There was one day where I was just on his case, and I said, "Okay, enough. Our child Zachary is a year and a half, and this is making me really nervous. What if something happened to you? What if you got hit by a car? Like, what would I do?" So we finally agreed to fill that form out, and we got life insurance. So that was November of a specific year. His diagnosis of cancer took place the following August. Now, I want you to fast forward a year later, and my husband's died. Now, think about it. I've got a 2.5-year-old. I am not working. We have a house with a mortgage. He's running and building a business, so all of our money is invested in that business, and there's nothing to spare. Would you expect your husband to die at 37? I didn't. But you know what? If I had not had that life insurance 9 months before, I literally would have been on the street because I had nothing. You know what? I had $100,000 in RRSPs, which if I had cashed in, would have only given me 50. I couldn't have lived on 50. I had nothing else. But that life insurance, you know what it allowed me to do? It allowed me to pay off my mortgage. It allowed me to stay in my house. It allowed me not to have to rush out to work. It gave me time to grieve. It gave me time to get my affairs in order. It gave me time to be with my son and raise him. And it allowed me to go through a natural transition, which takes a long time to get my life back in order. Here we are, all these years later. My son's now 18. I'm in such a great space. I'm still in that house. I've built my own business, and I've recovered and done so well. And I'm still living and investing that life insurance. That life insurance literally saved my life. If I can leave you with anything, is to tell you, never make the assumption that you've got time. You don't know what happens. Your family member could leave that house, get hit by a bus, or maybe be disabled